for high school basketball. I'm anxious to see how the improvements are from game 1 to game 2 here tonight.
Well, that's what Coach said in our interview after the game. You know, a lot of most improvements usually from 1 to 2, and we're going to see here, you know, North's a bigger team across the board, or not. Nobody's huge, but they're a lot of guys 6'1" or 6 foot to 6'4", so they got some good size that never stops.
You know, the one thing Tuesday night that we got grown accustomed to seeing over the last couple of years is defense was the difference. Our kids, I thought defensively, we got after it like we normally do, and that was the reason why we were able to get the victory.
Yeah, and it's always 5 guys doing their job, and when you got, you know, you hear me talk about like keeping the ball in front of you. That's a hard job to do, but when you know you have 4 guys behind you absolutely doing their job. I can't say perfectly because, you know, it's almost impossible, but it makes it easier for you to commit to your job because you know your teammates have your back. So that's what these guys have done really well over the last several years, and it gets better and better all the time.
You know, this is a Columbus North team that has got, I mean, they had a lot of young kids last year. They played, for a fact, they have 2 sophomores in their starting lineup tonight, or 1 at least, but I know they played 2. That was a good win for them on the road. They were down 15 in the second half to Heritage Christian, and for them to get a victory, they're going to be a much improved team. And last year's game was very physical, as was 2 years ago. Yeah, and
I looked earlier, Columbus North got beat pretty badly by Heritage Christian, their opener, in a game of, you know, very few points even. Our game last year, that was a fun game last year. Very physical, but a fun game to call, too.
Yeah, went overtime, too, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, this should be fun.
Obviously, I'm anxious to see, we are offensively, you know, we always talk about, and I hear this a lot. People will say, well, you know, Seymour plays that slow down type of game, and that's not true. But I thought Tuesday night we saw some aggressive, Michael Brooks was probably more aggressive Tuesday night than I saw him at all last year. Evan Unterst here was a lot more comfortable. So you're seeing guys get a little bit more comfortable in their roles here on the varsity level.
Yeah, and Tuesday, I think the score wasn't indicative of how actually aggressive we were offensively. We did not shoot well at all, especially the first half shooting was terrible. A lot of good looks, just balls not going in. The second half, start hitting those shots, and that's what we're able to pull away. One thing we got to talk about, though, is we need our JV guys. We need to learn how to hold that halftime lead.
Oh, my goodness.
We got to get rid of these 2- and 3-point wins, guys.
I was just getting to that. The junior varsity game tonight was won by Seymour, 38-35. But if I tell you the halftime score was 23-7, I'll tell you.
Would you believe me? Yes.
Yeah, would you believe me? Seymour was up 20. They were up 15-4 after one quarter. They led 23-7 at halftime. And then kind of like we saw at Corden, where they had a big lead and let that one slip away. They didn't give up the lead. They never give up the lead. Columbus North was able to get it back to within 1, but Seymour hung on for the victory, 38-35, hit some free throws down the stretch. Matter of fact, they scored 10 points in the fourth quarter. 7 of those came from the free throw line. So Coda Levy had 10, or Coda Levy with 10 points, 7 each for Jackson Fox and Gage Hillian, 5 for Charlie Rocky, 4 points for Jake Dow, 3 for Carter Stein, and 2 points for Maddox Wallace. The Seymour's JV team improved to 2-0. The freshman game, by the way, won by Columbus North tonight, 38-16. Gals really were never in that game, I don't think. Dane Thompson led Seymour in scoring with 8. Cash Stein and Braylon Floyd each had 3. Brody Pendleton with a basket as the freshmen played their opener tonight and losing to Columbus North. We look forward to bringing you the varsity action about 13 minutes in our pregame warm-ups. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have tonight's scouting report on the Columbus North Bulldogs, including a conversation with their head coach, Paul Ferguson. You're listening to Seymour Basketball tonight because of IU over on 92.7. We're on the buzz, 99.3 WCZB.
Choosing the right health insurance for you and your employees is essential, and now is the perfect time to get SciHo Smart with your benefits. Hi, I'm John Sattler Jr. with SciHo Insurance Services. At SciHo, we provide flexible and affordable health benefits to companies of all sizes. Our wide range of products include fully insured and self-funded plans backed by our local support teams. Give us a call today at 812-378-7070. Visit us online at sciho.org or reach out to your local agent for more information on how to become SciHo Smart.
You can have the warmth of winter when you call S&B Wall Coverings. Their dedicated team treats you like family, providing professional insulation services to keep you snug. Save on energy bills and elevate your home's comfort by scheduling with S&B Wall Coverings. Their services don't stop there. S&B also provides expert interior painting and light remodeling services with competitive pricing. It's time to make your space warm and cozy with S&B Wall Coverings. Give them a call at 812-216-0162.
BSM Group's your trusted partner for utility engineering, drafting, and right-of-way permitting. With a proven track record of excellence, BSM Groups delivers precision and expertise that's second to none. Whether you are a utility company or utility contractor, BSM Groups can optimize your projects and ensure compliance so you can meet deadlines and exceed expectations. Visit us today at bsmgroups.com or give us a call at 812-271-2400. BSM Groups, your blueprint to success in the utility engineering industry.
Since 1900, JC Bank has been committed to giving back. That's why we're thrilled to support our local high school sports teams. JC Bank supports young athletes, helping them reach their potential. Because when our local teams succeed, our communities thrive. For over a century, JC Bank has provided top-notch banking, investments, and trust services. Stop in today and experience the JC Bank difference. Or visit us online at jcbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at Lloyd Scott Gymnasium as the varsity teams continue their warm-up tosses for tonight's contest. The Columbus North Bulldogs come in tonight. They open the season with a victory over Heritage Christian on the road, 63-60. Came back from 15 points down in the second half to get that victory. Caleb Ferguson, the coach's son, led Columbus North in scoring. It's a group of starters that 4 of the 5 guys that are starting returned from a year ago. A fifth starter would have, but Garrett Long, injured, will not play for the first part of the season. They're coached by Paul Ferguson. He's in his 10th year as the head coach of Columbus North. I had a chance to talk with him earlier this evening about his ball club, and here was our conversation.
Well, Coach Ferguson, first of all, good win on Tuesday night for your ball club. I think you were down 15, I think it was, against Heritage Christian, so that was a nice way to start the year for you.
It was, yeah. You know, you always love to see those kind of culture things you talk about, staying positive, fighting through some adversity, your bench rooting hard for the guys on the floor. We had a lot of good stuff like that. And unfortunately, we, for our first 3 quarters, we just made some mistakes and didn't play our best basketball, but we were able to put some things together in the fourth quarter and played pretty well. We were able to win a game on the road.
Last year, you had so many young kids. They now have another year under their belt, so a little experience probably helps as well.
Absolutely, and I felt like that was one of the things that carried us through. Like I said, we faced some adversity the first 3 quarters, had some tough foul trouble. Our big man fouled out. We don't have a lot of size right now. Garrett Long's injured, our starting center, and we just, had to overcome some things. But I think the experience of having more seniors this year who've been through some things, they didn't get down on themselves. They stay positive and finish strong.
Tell me who you're relying on to be leaders for you this year.
Yeah, honestly, a number of guys. Caleb Ferguson was our captain last year, and he's one of our captains again this year. He's our point guard. Nate Anyking is a strong senior leader for us. Max Coombs, strong senior leader. Nolan Pickup's game has really gone to a new level. So I think those are some of the guys we're looking for to bring us some leadership this year.
Is there a particular style that this team gels at right now early on?
It's a good question. I think we're still trying to figure that out, honestly. We like to play with some pace. And I know going into this game, Seymour tends to slow it down and likes to play a slower down, So for us, we'd rather play fast and get up and down. So it'd probably be a contrast in 2 styles. Obviously you can score points and set your defense. That certainly helps.
Yeah, last year I think Seymour went to overtime, or 2 years ago even, and these have been good matchups. So what did you see in Seymour against Corden that impressed you?
Yeah, well, a nice win for Seymour to start the season. Always good to get that first one under your belt. Jalen Johnson's a heck of a player. Physical, athletic around the rim, finishes a lot of plays. He's a handful. Seymour's got some guys that can make shots. as always, a Kirkman's team is going to be really, really well coached, especially defensively. And they're going to minimize the possessions and try to slow the game down and, really grind it out. They're good at that style. And so, it's a little bit of what we saw against Corridon too.
What do you want to see from your ball club tonight to be successful?
I think the biggest thing is more of just a focus on us. There were some things that we didn't like about what we were doing offensively at Heritage that we've worked hard to correct. This time of the season, while you're doing some scouts, there's not much out there about Seymour. I mean, they played one game, and so we did a little bit of Seymour scout, but we're more focused on what do we have to do to improve? How can we break down our film from Heritage? How can we get higher percentage shots? I think that's a big emphasis. And how can we know to find that line of when to push it, work for an advantage in transition versus the difference between playing against a set defense and really working for a high-quality shot. That's kind of our emphasis for tonight.
Coach, appreciate the time. Best of luck this year.
Okay, thank you.
Those are comments from Coach Paul Ferguson as we talked with him earlier this evening. Here's a stat that I would not have thought, Ruben. I guess I didn't realize it. I was looking back. Columbus North has won 7 straight games here at Lloyd Scott Gymnasium against Seymour.
And they lead the series. I forgot I saw that earlier. But
the series in the last 40 years is 23-17, but there was a stretch from 2020
I
to
would have never guessed that.
2012. And their games weren't even close. I mean, North, like in 2012, North won 91-32. Then there was a 79-42, 69-38, 77-31. There were a lot of lopsided games in that stretch. Seymour's win 2 years ago, that was kind of the coming out party.
Yeah, well, I agree for that team.
Game.
Yeah, it was a big game for them.
One up there. And
kind of figured some things out.
That was the first time. That snapped a 12-game Columbus North winning streak against the Owls. And then North won here 2 years ago. Last year, Seymour won in overtime up at Columbus. So the Owls have actually won 2 in a row at Columbus. But 7 straight, I would never guess that North had that kind of success here. But
now, remember the old days when the mayor shooting free throws?
Yeah.
Matt sitting right there to our right. We need to get him back to doing that.
Yeah. That'd be a good idea. Anyway, so interesting fact, the Owls' little personal goal tonight is to snap that 7-game losing streak to the Bulldogs here at Lloyd Scott Gymnasium. The two teams are pretty even when it comes to the Sagrins. If you look at those, Eddie, I mean, Columbus North 194th overall, Seymour 100 and or 44th overall. But the percentage wise, pretty close. So we'll see. Matchup tonight, Seymour and Columbus North. We look forward to bringing it to you. We'll take a quick break. And when we come back, we'll talk with Seymour coach Kirk Mans as we continue on our pregame show. You're listening to Seymour Basketball here on the Buzz 99.3 WCZB.
When you buy insurance, you are buying more than just a policy. You're buying the service that goes with that policy. I'm Lance Gentry, partner at Beatty Insurance. Since 1863, the staff at Beatty Insurance has been providing unparalleled service to our customers and to our community. We live here, we are active in local organizations that give back, and we love serving you. Beatty Insurance offers business, homeowners, auto, farm, and life insurance. Call Beatty Insurance for a quote today at 812-522-5640 or check out our website at BeattyInsurance.com. Beatty Insurance. We are here when you need us.
Why should everyone have an annual eye exam? Various diseases can be detected early through a comprehensive eye exam. At Connor Smith Eye Center, the doctors look for signs or symptoms for various diseases, not just for the eyes. Through an eye exam, you are able to detect diseases such as high blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease, tumors, and stroke. Do not delay. Call Connor Smith Eye Center today for an eye exam. 812-524-3937. See your future clearly.
In a world menaced by cavities and plaque, one team stands ready to combat. Meet the Smile Squad at Jackson County Dental. Brave dentists, Dr. Pierce, Gardner, and Coomer are armed with technology, tackling dental adversities heroically. And protection against decay and oral disease is their mission. Don't surrender to teeth trouble. Align with the Smile Squad at Jackson County Dental. Call for appointments at jacksoncountydental.com. Jackson County Dental, your smile's undaunted defenders.
It's our last word before tip-off as the Owls get set to take on Columbus North here tonight as we talk with head coach Kirk Mans. Coach, just a quick thought again about Corden. We talked after the game, obviously, Tuesday night. Looked like a first game at times as far as some sloppiness, some mental mistakes, but all in all, defensively is what carried us and was able to get a big victory there in that second half especially.
Yeah, I thought we did play very well defensively and got some stops. In that third quarter, we were able to increase the lead a little bit. And then early in the fourth quarter, just a little bit more. But we continued to get those stops. We had a lot of guys that did a lot of good things defensively. And it was one of those grind-out games, and it was an early game. And offensively, I thought we got good shots. We weren't able to knock a lot of those down early. I think that would have made a difference in the game if we were able to do that. But one of the things we did, we knew how to finish it out. We were 12 for 12 from the free throw line from the game. Made those, when we needed them, and those were big ones. And so we did the little things. We rebounded the ball well. We didn't turn the ball over offensively. We controlled the tempo of the game, and we made Corden, who's a good shooting team, really play in the half court, which they did not want to do.
You get a Saturday night game. Obviously, you had to work around Thanksgiving as far as practice time, but you had a couple days here and there to work on some things. What was the primary focus in practice these last couple of days?
Well, we had a lot of guys, Tuesday night that played a lot of minutes, and the JV guys, we had a lot of guys that played a lot of minutes too. So Wednesday was a pretty light workout in terms of contact and physical play, and did some shooting and some things like that. And then Thursday we had off, and then we had a long practice yesterday trying to get ready for this and with a one-day prep. And this is a good team that we're playing tonight. I think this is a hungry team. I think they're playing as if they have something to prove.
Columbus North has some young kids, some kids that have another year experience. They played a lot of young kids last year. Now these kids are a year older, and it certainly, I think, showed a little bit in that win against Heritage Christian, a nice comeback win for them.
Yeah, Caleb Ferguson is the point guard on that team, and he'll push the basketball hard. They're going to want to play fast. They want to get up and down the floor quickly and make it a transition game. So it'd be important that we were able to take that away and not give up easy baskets in transition. But they have experienced guys. Pickup is about 6'4", and as a junior last year, he had some key moments in that game. And as that one went into overtime, we were able to come out with a win with that one. But he's improved, and they're playing a new young guard, Perry, about 6'2", and he'll just get better and better every game. So they've got guys that can score. They've got guys that can shoot the basketball with range. And, the challenge is going to be, are we going to be able to, keep them from getting those easy baskets?
Yeah, outside of pickup at 6'4", it's one of those games where size-wise we might even have a little advantage from it. They're not very big.
Well, that doesn't happen very often, and so they're fighting some of the things that we fight in. So, their solution to it is to try to pick the pace of the game up, and they're going to try to do that tonight.
Obviously, again, I kind of asked you at Corden, outside of the victory, what do you want to see out of your ball club tonight?
Well, the first thing we've talked about already, we've got to be able to stop them in transition. We can't give them runouts. We can't give them easy shots, wide open shots in transition. We have to make them play in the half court. Offensively, we have to do a lot of things that we were able to do Tuesday night. We have to take care of the basketball to start with, and we've got to be patient, and we've got to get the kind of shots that we're capable of making, and make sure we don't get up and down and start making it a track meet with them. So we have to control the tempo of the basketball game.
All right, Coach, best of luck tonight.
Thanks, Jay. Go Owls.
Starting lineups and the opening tip, it's next, and it all comes your way tonight on 99.3 WCCB.
Thanksgiving is an important occasion because it not only reminds us to count our blessings, but to recognize the importance of being good neighbors. And when neighbors work together, everyone prospers. We are pleased to be able to pitch in and help our neighbors, and thank all of you for your trust and support. May your Thanksgiving holiday be rich in the blessings of family and friends, as you have blessed us with the gift and trust of friendship. This is Allie at the People's Bank, wishing you a happy and safe Thanksgiving.
You can count on us.
Member FDIC.
New Legacy understands the importance of securing your future, and we are ready to serve you at either of our locations in Seymour or Scottsburg. Insurance isn't just about protection. It's about providing peace of mind and financial security for you and your loved ones. Whether it's safeguarding your business, home, or health, New Legacy is here to guide you through the process and ensure you have the coverage you need. Don't wait until it's too late to protect what matters most. Call today at 812-271-2000 or visit us to start building a legacy of security. When it comes to insurance, do what you do best and delegate the rest to us at New Legacy.
Back in Seymour, let's take a look at the starting lineups for Columbus North. They will start Nate Enneking, a 6'2 senior. Austin Perry, a 6'1 sophomore. Max Coombs, a 6'3 senior. Nolan Pickup, a 6'4 senior. And Caleb Ferguson, a 6'1 junior, who led him in scoring Tuesday night against Heritage Christian. Coached by Paul Ferguson, the Bulldogs off to a 1-0 start. Seymour will start the same way they did Tuesday nights, that being Brady Hart, a 6'1 senior. Jalen Johnson, a 6'3 senior. Michael Brooks, a 6'2 senior. Parker Thompson, a 5'10 senior. And Evan Unterseer, a 6'2 junior, coached by Kirk Manzi. And the Owls open with a victory Tuesday night at Corden Central. Columbus North in their traveling blue uniforms, blue jerseys, blue shorts, white trim, white numbers. The Owls in their home white uniforms with the purple numbers and the purple trim. Ruben, obviously excited to see it again. I think it's just a matter of anytime you play your home opener, too. It's fun to get in front of your fans. Pretty decent crowd tonight, despite Indiana-Purdue playing and the cold weather outside.
It's a little cold out, yes.
Yeah.
Did you notice that? I didn't notice.
Yeah, it's a little chilly.
Yeah, and the game looks fun. I got the game on here in front of me, the snow, and my daughter and her fiance went to the Browns game in the snow like I had last week, and they're still talking. They're still talking about it. No, they're still talking about it. So,
all right, we're set for basketball. Glad you're with us tonight here on 99.3 WCCP as Jalen Johnson tips and wins, and the Owls will open up with the basketball. It looks like Columbus North. I thought maybe they're going to try to a little trap, but looks like they're going to open up in a 1-2-2, 2-3 maybe. Parker Thompson has it out between circles, goes right side to Unterseer, down low to Brooks, finds Jalen under the basket, pump fakes, goes up off the glass, missed the shot. Michael Brooks, among three Bulldogs, goes up and gets the offensive rebound. And he'll bring it back out, give to Unterseer. Right side it goes to Thompson, back to Evan. Evan to Parker between circles. Parker, one dribble, bounce pass to Brady Hart, back to Thompson. Thompson has it between circles. Goes into the corner to Hart. Three-pointer from the baseline is good. Brady Hart knocks down the first points of the game. 3-0. Seymour in front. Columbus North with the basketball. Man-to-man defense by the Owls. Caleb Ferguson runs the point, throws it to Austin Perry. Perry dribbles to the right side, falls down, keeps his dribble, now gives it to Ferguson. Ferguson bounce pass into the corner to Enneking. Down low it goes, intended for pickup, knocked away by Jalen, but he was standing on the baseline, and it will remain Columbus North ball basketball.
Their 3-2 zone's really good and aggressive, but it's hard to block out of a zone. If you're really aggressive getting in the ring, you'll be able to steal a few offensive rebounds tonight.
By the way, for those that are listening and know, Austin Perry is the grandson of Andy Denny, who is who's a member of the Seymour High School Athletic Hall of Fame. A lot of people know Andy Denny from the Seymour community, but Austin Perry is his daughter's. Can't think what his daughter's name is, but her son. Trisha, that's right. Down the lane goes Max Coombs, and he will lay it up and in. Nice drive that time by Coombs. He gets the first basket for the Bulldogs, and it's 3-2. Seymour in front. Jalen Johnson has it in backcourt, finds Thompson across the timeline. 3-on-2 break. Unterseer has it on the baseline, doesn't take the shot, brings it back out to the wing, goes right side to Parker. Thompson, free throw line to Michael Brooks. One bounce back out to Brady. Now between circles it goes to Thompson. Thompson shifts it around the left side. Brady Harp has it on the baseline. Back out to Unterseer. Coach Mann's asking for a little more movement from people without the basketball. Brooks has it at the free throw line. Throws it out to Brady. Harp looks down low for Jalen. Can't find him. Instead works it back around the perimeter. Unterseer throws it down to Jalen on the block. Jalen reverses, goes up strong off the glass, can't get it to go, and the rebound to Columbus North. Bulldogs back into the front court. Nice pass underneath from Enneking down low to Nolan Pickup. And now we got a whistle.
I think that's Jalen's all right.
Yeah, Jalen went down after that missed shot. Jalen went down and was a little slow getting up. North was working on the 5-on-4.
Well, they saw it, got in a hurry, and got on the floor and found Jalen's man.
Columbus North with a 4-3 lead. Bulldogs a little token full court pressure. Actually, we'll stick on Jalen Johnson as he brings it into the front court. Now his left side to Thompson. Cross-court pass to Harp. Nice save by Brady from Leonard out of bounds. To Hunters here now between circles. It goes to Thompson. Free throw line to Michael Brooks. Brooks, top of the key. Hunters here. Left side Harp. Three-pointer from the wing is missed, this time off the rim. And the rebound pulled out of there by Columbus North's Nolan Pickup. Quickly into the front court. This is Perry down the lane, and they're going to call a foul on the floor. Perry got the shot to go, a little left-handed runner, but they call the foul on the floor. And the foul's going to be called on Brady Harp, his first, team's first. And North will play it in baseline left. And the pass comes into Nolan Pickup, but he makes a strong move on the baseline and gets a layup.
Simple little play there.
Yep.
That layup.
So after the three-pointer by Brady Harp, North has scored 6 straight to lead 6-3. 4:55 to play first quarter. Thompson into the front court to Hunters here. Evan between circles now to Harp. See, we're going to make a substitution at the next dead ball. Nate Fritz is ready to check in. Thompson has it on the right wing all the way out by the volleyball line. Now backs it out closer to the timeline. Columbus North has switched to a man-to-man defense.
No, it's still 3-2.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Three-pointer Harp from the right wing is missed, and the rebound pulled out of there by Nolan Pickup. Ferguson will race it into the front court. Goes down the lane, and we're going to have a bump and a foul on Michael Brooks. Well, so far, North is winning the battle as far as tempo. They're getting the ball and pushing, and the Owls seem to be a step slow defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think we're ready for them to be attacking this hard because they're really going hard.
As mentioned, Nate Fritz will come in. Jalen Johnson will go out. Ferguson will inbounds underneath his own basket. Gets it back out front now to Perry. Perry has it between circles, guarded by Fritz. Goes right around Nate, and Nate's going to commit the foul on the bump.
Well, they're making a decision, too. They're going to get to the rim and start drawing fouls. We're going to have to clean up our drive defense a little bit.
So Nate Fritz picks up his first. Team foul is number 3. And the Owls will inbounds. I think there was some confusion on who the foul was on.
The scoreboard's behind, too. And foul count.
Yeah, there we go.
Man, there we go. Now we got it. Now we can play.
So Columbus North will inbounds. Pass comes in to Austin Perry. Perry goes down low to pick up. He's backed out. Three-pointer from Enneking. Right wing misses, and Brady Hart pulls down the rebound. Might be the first miss they've had.
That's a second miss. They missed the first one.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know what get the rebound off of it.
Parker has it into the front court. Fritz now on the right wing. Fritz, top of the key. Parker penetrates, dishes it out to Fritz. Fritz brings it back out to Thompson. Reverses it left side now to Brady Harp into the corner. Michael Brooks. Brooks drives the lane, cut off there, double teamed out to Brady. Finds Fritz in the left baseline. Three-pointer is an air ball. Ball will go out of bounds off of Columbus North, and it will stay Seymour basketball as Austin Perry got his hand on it and lost it out of bounds.
Well, I didn't see that hand, but I'll take it.
3:38 to play, 6-3 Columbus North in front as Parker Thompson throws it into Nate Fritz. He drives the baseline. Is cut off there, has nowhere to go, brings it back out to Brooks. Now Fritz has it on the baseline again. He's double teamed, gets it back out to Brooks. Finds entrance here, back to Michael. Michael to Parker, left side it goes to Harp. Harp works it back around. Now is really having trouble trying to penetrate that zone.
Yeah, they're not finding anything.
Harp finds Hunter Sear on the block, back out to Brady. Now bounces it to Hunter Sear, left baseline. Cross-court pass to Fritz. He will take a couple dribbles, bring it back out. Parker Thompson, top of the circle to Fritz. Columbus North faithful comes to an applause on the hard work defensively. And now they get a turnover as the ball is stripped away from Hunter Sear. Long pass to Perry. He'll lay it up and in. Oh, that possession turns into a turnover. Columbus North has scored 8 straight and lead it 8-3 with 2:40 to play here in the first quarter.
We're 1 for 6 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3.
Michael Brooks brings it into the front court to Thompson. Right side it goes to Fritz. Now into the corner to Hunter Sear. Hunter Sear back out to Fritz. Seymour really struggling offensively to get something. Now Brooks will throw up a jumper from the free throw line that misses, and the rebound to Enneking. Enneking brings it into the front court, wants to drive on Brooks, reverses, cut off, and then it's going to be called for a double dribble. Nice defense that time by Michael Brooks as North commits its first turnover of the game.
Yeah, we're comfortable yet attacking this 3-2 zone, which, I mean, they're pretty good size across the board. So there's nothing you can really attack consistently. And we're just not doing a very good getting behind that front line of that zone.
Jalen Johnson checks in, and Evan Unterseer will take a seat. Full court pressure by the Bulldogs. Parker Thompson has it still in backcourt. Throws it to Brooks. Now they get it across the timeline to Hart. Bounces underneath to Johnson. Jalen can't get a shot off. Throws it to Thompson. He doesn't take the three, and then it's called for traveling.
I see him shoot that.
Yeah, I would too. Second turnover, and Columbus North's going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll step aside for 30 as well. 2 minutes to play on the Bob Pointer Family of Dealership scoreboard. It's North 8, Seymour 3. You're listening to Seymour Basketball on WCZB.
Joint pain, injuries, or foot problems shouldn't keep you from enjoying the game. From athletic training to rehab to leading-edge surgical care, the specialists at Schneck Orthopedics and Sports Medicine help athletes of all ages get back in the game. And for quick injury relief, the walk-in clinic in our Seymour office is available Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 11:30 a.m. No appointment needed. Schneck Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
Columbus North, an early 8-3 lead. Minute 59 to play. Seymour had the first points of the game, a three-pointer by Brady Hart, but since it's been all Columbus North. And all 4 of their baskets have been within, 3 feet of the basket, too.
Yeah, pretty easy layup so far. I mean, a couple good drives, but, yeah, nothing long.
North with the basketball as the Bulldogs. Ferguson brings it into the front court, guarded by Brooks. Dribbles it over to the left side. Between circles, it goes to Perry. Perry throws it to Enneking left wing. Enneking, guarded by Fritz, brings it back out. Still on the dribble, directs some traffic. Bounce pass to Nolan Pickup. Left side, it goes to Enneking. Down low pass intended for Max Coombs, knocked away and stolen. Jalen Johnson got a hand in there, and Michael Brooks comes away with it. Second turnover for the Bulldogs. Seymour's Nate Fritz has it on the right wing between circles to Brooks, left side to Hart. Long three from the wing is missed, and the rebound pulled out of there by Columbus. Right side, it's Coombs. He drives all the way and going to have an offensive foul as Jalen Johnson stood his ground, and Max Coombs drove over him. That's the first foul of the game on the Bulldogs' third turnover.
That made it easy on the officiating staff crew on that one. That was a pretty obvious charge.
Yeah.
Good job on Jalen. I mean, that's the little things right there that can fire a team up too. When your best players be willing to get hit in the chest and go to the ground.
Yeah. First substitution for the Bulldogs, Braylon Common, a 6'2 senior, checks in, and out goes Max Coombs. Parker Thompson into the front court, picks up his dribble just as he crosses the timeline, but no pressure on him, so he's able to hold and now find Fritz, and now back to Parker, and they'll reset. Thompson backs it out to the volleyball line. Has it on the right side, gives it up to Fritz. Fritz bounce pass underneath the Brooks. Michael gives to Thompson. Thompson will throw up from 10 and hit it. Nice give and go that time from Michael Brooks to Parker Thompson. That breaks the scoring drought for the Owls, and it's 8-5. Columbus North in front. Back the other way, Ferguson, a little 10-footer fadeaway, misses. Rebound to Brooks. Michael will lead a break. Himself one-on-one. Pulls up, gives to Jalen. He brings it into the lane, can't get it to go. Got his own rebound, and then is fouled as he goes back up. Jalen got some good looks, just can't get it to fall, but give him credit, he kept working. Got the rebound. Michael Brooks kind of helped keep that alive, and Jalen gets a trip to the line. Foul called on Columbus North's Braylon Tomlin, his first.
And I've said it before, but I'm going to say it again how much we miss Lance.
Oh, absolutely.
All I do is keep team shooting, and he's not here, and I can't hardly keep individual rebounds and team shooting. And he keeps,
he's amazing.
14 different sets of stats.
Yeah, he's amazing what he's done. He's sitting in the snow, though, up in Bloomington. We gave him a night off.
I'm not sure that's a reward based on that weather.
Both free throws good by Jalen Johnson, 8-7, Columbus North in front. Back right side, Ferguson. Between circles, it goes to Austin Perry. Down to 5 seconds. Now Ferguson on the drip has it out by the timeline. He throws it. Ball stolen away by Brady. Can Brady beat the clock? He does,
That's
but
good.
he missed the layup. That should be goaltending.
They hit the backboard first.
The officials, are they going to come together and talk about it?
They should.
Brady Harp went up and threw it up off the glass, and the ball got hit after it was off the glass.
They're talking
That
about
should
it.
be a...
Oh, what's up?
And they're going to say no baskets.
Let's go to the replay on that one.
And they're going to explain to Kirk Mans why it's not a basket. But you're right, it should have been. That ball was off the backboard after it was, and then was touched by the North player. But nonetheless, that'll end the first quarter of play. It's Columbus North 8, Seymour 7. You're listening to Seymour Basketball.
Royalty Roofing understands the importance of a sturdy roof beyond just aesthetics. As your shield against the elements, a well-maintained roof safeguards your home and business. Royalty Roofing services extend beyond roofing. We also offer gutter and siding installations for comprehensive protection. With our expertise, we handle insurance claims seamlessly and offer flexible financing options, ensuring your peace of mind throughout the entire process. For quality roofing solutions and exceptional service, contact us at Royalty Roofing at 812-523-8392 to protect your property.
Bob Pointer Family of Dealerships is the #1 pre-owned dealer in South Central Indiana and 17th in the entire state. Hello, this is JB Hackman. Bob Pointer not only sells pre-owned vehicles, we buy them too. Your car is probably worth more than you think. Get a cash offer in under a minute. Head over to bobpointergm.com/radio or stop by the dealership for an appraisal. Bob Pointer Family Dealerships, where we sell and buy pre-owned vehicles. Thanks and have a great day.
Ready for second quarter action. It'll be Columbus North basketball to open the period. They are in front 8-7. And now a steal right off the bat as Jalen Johnson knocks it away, picked up by Michael Brooks. Brooks throws it into the corner to Harp. Brady will pull up from 10 and hit it. Brady Harp knocks down the jumper. He's got 5, and the Owls have scored 6 straight and go back in front 9-8. Left side, Nate Enneking on the dribble. As it between circles, gives it up to Braylon Tomlin. Tomlin reverses down the lane and misses the shot. Parker, offensive foul is going to be called. Travel. Sorry, I forgot to hit.
No, you're all right.
Traveling is the call.
I was over here talking, couldn't hear myself. Hey, something's wrong. It fortunately was not important whatsoever. So, as are most of my nuggets.
So they call it traveling. That's the 5th turnover on Columbus North. And Seymour has the basketball as Michael Brooks gives it up to Parker Thompson. Thompson into the front court, goes right side to Harp. Harp back between circles to Fritz, down to Michael Brooks. Brooks throws it to Parker, left side. Parker bounce pass to Fritz in the baseline, out to Parker. Down low it goes to Brooks, out front to Harp. Brady has it right side, looks underneath for Jalen, can't get it to him. Instead, they'll reverse it back around the perimeter, and Fritz has it. Between circles it goes to Parker Thompson. Thompson cross-court pass to Brady, down low to Michael Brooks, reverses, gets the defender off his feet, can't get the shot. Jalen high into the air for the rebound, back up, can't get it to go, and the rebound to Columbus North. Nate Enneking into the front court. He drives the baseline, cut off by Fritz. Ball knocked loose, out of bounds. And it will be Seymour basketball. Great defensive effort. I tell you what, Owls are struggling offensively, but again, that does not deter from their defensive effort.
And our 6-point run here is all started from our defense because we've been able to get runouts and quick transition baskets out of it.
In full court pressure, the Owls have it in backcourt as Parker Thompson still in backcourt. Now gets it across the timeline to Fritz. Fritz, one dribble, throws it up to Michael Brooks. Brooks has it right side to Fritz, into the corner to Harp. Free throw line to Brooks, drives down the right side, count it, and put him on the line. Michael Brooks, a nice drive off a nice pass. Good ball movement that time by the Owls, and Michael Brooks, a chance to complete a 3-point play.
Kind of the first possession we've had there, we've really overloaded against that 3-2 and and got the ball into the short corner and got a guy cutting. That's how you got to attack that defense. And then we've had some other good shots and we haven't finished a few of them either. So
foul was caught on pickup. His first, team's first, as Michael Brooks completes the 3-point play, and the Owls in front 12-8. They have scored 9 straight. Bulldogs went on an 8-0 run to get an 8-3 lead. Seymour's come back with 9 in a row. Left side, Ferguson drives all the way to the basket, reverses and is bumped and fouled. Do they get Brooks from the front or Johnson from the back? Nate Fritz from the side.
Yeah.
Nate Fritz gets the foul, his first. No, I beg your pardon, his second. And it's the team's first of the quarter. Columbus North throws it in. Pass comes in to Pickup. Pickup tries to reverse on Johnson, loses it, hands it to Ferguson. Ferguson goes right side to Ben Ferguson, a new face in the lineup. Ferguson gives it up to Tomlin, who lost the ball. Now he's being pressured. Finally releases it, and we're going to have a foul called on Jalen Johnson, who went for the steal on the cross-court pass.
That's all right.
Didn't get the steal and then bumped into the Columbus North player. That's the first on Jalen.
Well, we made them uncomfortable these last few possessions. The first quarter, they weren't uncomfortable at any point, and now we're able to do that.
Columbus North's Caleb Ferguson has it between circles, drives the right side, another foul.
That's borderline offensive side. Was offensive, but.
And the foul called on Seymour's Michael Brooks. So that'll be 2 on Michael. Third team foul. Pass comes in to Ferguson, almost stolen away by Harp. Ferguson brings it in, reverses back out to Coombs. 3-pointer, top of the key is good. Big shot for Max Coombs as he knocks down the 3. It is 12-11. Seymour in front. It's 5:17 to play here in the second quarter. Jalen drives the lane, and the foul is going to be called on Columbus North. That'll be on Ben Ferguson.
This game got rough all of a sudden.
Second team foul of the period on the Bulldogs. As Evan Unterseer is going to check in, and out will go Michael Brooks. Now we got a whistle. We're getting a little chirpy.
I don't know. Blood on somebody?
Oh, I think we got some. I think you're right. I think Jalen Johnson has some blood on his uniform.
They're pointing to his face. It probably came off Michael's head. We took a shoulder to the face a minute ago.
So they will administer to Jalen as Kyle Coach does his magic over there on the sideline.
What the horns for either?
Maybe that's how long. Yeah, why did they blow the horn?
I don't know. There was nobody there to check in.
Trayshawn Hawkins is going to check in, and Jalen will have to go out. I guess it felt like it took too long to hold up play. So Parker will inbounds baseline right and goes all the way back out into the backcourt to Evan Unterseer, brings it back and gives to Parker. Between circles to Unterseer. 5 minutes to play, second quarter. Seymour in front, 12-11. Unterseer gives to Thompson. Parker has it out by the free throw line. Dribbles to the left wing, being hawked out there by Ben Ferguson. He pokes it. Well, they say that Ben Ferguson did not touch it, and Parker lost it into the backcourt. That's over and back.
So a little too much dribbling. They started. We had an overload on the other side. He's by himself, and they brought 2 guys to him. Started backing up from him.
Parker a little frustrated about him in himself, kind of slammed the ball. Official kind of gave him a little stern look. So it was like, easy there, Parker. Columbus North basketball. Ben Ferguson shot in the lane is partially blocked by Unterseer. Picked back up, though, by Columbus. Here's a 3-ball right side by Coombs that misses. And now we got a whistle and a foul on Columbus North on the rebound. And I believe it is Braylon Tomlin who picks up the foul, his second. That's the team's third. And Seymour will play it in backcourt. Columbus North with some full court pressure. as Fritz throws it into Harp. Back to Nate. Nate and got to be called for traveling. Was going to throw it to Thompson, and Parker wasn't looking. Did one of those, and then pulled it back and took the extra step, and Seymour's called for their fourth turnover.
Yeah, he didn't like it, but nobody can argue with it. Just drug his foot a little bit.
Columbus North with the basketball as Tomlin has it. Gives it left side.
Okay.
Three-pointer from the wing is by Ferguson. Good. Caleb Ferguson knocks down the three. His first points of the game, and Columbus North goes back in front 14-12. Unterseer has it in backcourt. Gives it to Thompson. Thompson up to Hawkins. Left side to Harp. He'll fire a three from the right wing. Miss it strong. Nate Fritz goes high into the air for the rebound and brings it back out to Unterseer. Unterseer to Hawkins to Fritz. Three-pointer from the baseline is strong. Rebound loose on the floor. Picked up by Columbus North. Caleb Ferguson brings it into the front court. Hands back to pickup. Jumper is strong, and the rebound to Thompson. And he will put on the brakes and slow it down and walk it into the front court. North wants to trap in the half court. They get it to Fritz. He's open from the elbow. His shot is around and out, no good. And the rebound pulled out of there by Columbus. Perry in the front court. Moves all the way to the basket. Shot off the glass is good. And Seymour's going to take a timeout. Austin Perry with his fourth point. 30-second timeout. We'll step aside for 33:17 to play. Columbus North 16, Seymour 12. You're listening to Seymour Basketball.
At Stahl Insurance, we focus on the farm and agribusiness insurance market. Whether you own a grain operation, hog confinement, livestock, or hobby farm, we work with industry-leading carriers that know and understand the risk you have. We take the time to individually learn about your operations in order to best protect you. Call or stop by today to talk to one of our farm agents, Shane Tremoyan, Nathan Newkirk, or Chris Stahl, at our new location, 211 North Chestnut Street in Seymour, or we can be reached at 812-524-0692.
Well, this has been a game of runs. Seymour led 3-0. Columbus North scored 8 straight to go up 8-3. Seymour then scored 9 straight to go up 12-8. And now North has scored 8 straight to go up 16-12.
Like scoring touchdowns back and forth.
It is.
Touchdowns, 2-point conversions. And we are 4 of 18 shooting.
Yeah, it's been a struggle shooting the basketball. Seymour has it down fourth, 16-12, 3:10 to play here in the second quarter. Parker Thompson in backcourt to Nate Fritz. He'll get it across the timeline. Couple dribbles, throws it to Michael Brooks. Brooks throws it right side to Harp. Harp doesn't take the three. Back out to Thompson. Cross courts it to Fritz. Fritz finds Johnson at the free throw line, and a foul is going to be called on Columbus North. I believe Austin Perry. Nope. Foul was called on Max Coons. Well, a third try. Nolan Pickup. Let's try him. His second.
Keep going. They got about 37 guys in their varsity roster. It's going to take a while to get through them.
And now Seymour turns it over on the inbounds pass as Thompson throws it. Excuse me. And Michael Brooks couldn't quite hang on to it. And the Owls turn it over for the 5th time. Columbus North with it. Caleb Ferguson brings it into the front court. Bounce pass. Underneath pass to Ferguson, and he is fouled as he goes up with it. And the foul called on Brady Harp.
The Sky report said they're going to back cut a lot of screens. They did right there. That was a great pass.
And Caleb Ferguson will attempt the first free throw of the night for the Bulldogs. It's on the way and missed off the back of the rim. He'll have a second. And he missed that one, but Columbus North gets the rebound. And the Bulldogs now, Austin Perry drives his floater, is partially blocked by Michael Brooks and picked up by Mac Longmire, who checked into the game for Seymour. Brooks gives it back to Brady Harp as he checks in, or he comes across the timeline. Parker Thompson has it between circles to Longmire. Longmire, couple dribbles, throws it right side to Harp. Harp way out front, still with the Still has a dribble, doesn't use it, finds Brooks in the corner. Michael brings it back out to Thompson. Left side, it goes to Hart. Between circles out of Parker. He doesn't take the three. Instead, puts it on the floor, penetrates, but then backs it back out as his penetration was stopped by Ferguson. Right side, it goes to Hart. Brady back to Parker. Left side, it goes Longmire. Longmire on the dribble, guarded by Perry. Couple of dribbles, picks up his dribble, throws it away. The ball stolen away by Ferguson. Ferguson backs the other way, throws it into the corner. Columbus North's Perry gives it back to Ferguson underneath the pickup. Tomlin, I beg your pardon. Tomlin, a couple dribbles, can't do anything with it, throws it back out to Ferguson. Ferguson drives, and he is bumped and fouled. And if that's on Michael, that'll be number 3 on Brooks, and it is.
It's a pretty tough one there.
Michael Brooks picks up his 3rd. Team foul number 5, and at the line for Columbus North will be Caleb Ferguson to shoot 2 free throws. He just missed 2 his previous trip.
I'll tell you what we're struggling with is we're letting their pressure push us out. All our offense right now is about 24, 25 feet from the basket, and you just can't play basketball from out there. And we're letting them dictate our offense. We're going to have to attack it and get behind them somewhere.
First free throw is good by Ferguson. Second free throw is on its way. That's also good. He's got 5 points, and North has its biggest lead of the night at 6, 18-12. Back the other way, Jalen Johnson drives into the lane. He's going to be called for an offensive foul.
See that one coming about the other free throw line.
And on Jalen, that'll be number 2. As Hawkins will check in and Johnson will go out. 7th Seymour turnover. And Columbus North will have it with 1:30 to play, leading 18-12. Ferguson gives it between circles to Perry. Back to Ferguson. Three-pointer is off the rim, no good. And the rebound yanked out of there by Longmire. Gets it to Harp, up to Thompson. Parker is double-teamed as he crosses the timeline, and he is bumped and fouled. And it's either going to be Enneking, and it was on Enneking. That is his first. It's the 5th team foul, so Seymour will go to the line as Parker Thompson will shoot it twice. Chance for Seymour to trim into this 6-point deficit. First free throw is on its way, and in and out, no good. That is the first miss of the season for the Owls. They were 12 for 12 against Gordon Central. 3 for 3 before that, so.
We'll give you credit for not bringing it up.
I wasn't going to until we missed. Second one by Parker is good. 18-13, Columbus North in front. Right side, Ferguson. Bounce pass top of the key to Perry. Now left side it goes to Enneking. Right side to Ferguson. Ferguson reverses into the lane, cut off, throws it out. Three-pointer from the left side is missed by Coombs. And the rebound yanked out of there by Unterseer. Gets it to Hawkins. Hawkins up to Parker. Left side it goes to Hart. Cross-court passes stolen away by Perry.
It's a hard pass.
That is a hard pass to make, yep. Perry back the other way with 30 seconds to play. Backs it back out. Has it between circles. Perry guarded there by Hawkins. North looks like they want to play for one shot. Perry just dribbles in the center circle. Hawkins not close enough to draw a count. Now Columbus North will go into their offense. Bounce pass to Ferguson. Ferguson gets a screen, drives to the right side, throws it to Perry. Three-pointer from the wing is good. Austin Perry drains the three at the buzzer. And the Bulldogs have their biggest lead of the night as we go to the locker room. On the Bob Pointer Family of Dealership scoreboard, it's Columbus North 21, Seymour 13. Back to start our halftime statistics. You're listening to Seymour Basketball on the Buzz 99.3 WCZB. Make sure your heating system is ready for whatever weather winter brings. Whether it's a fall tune-up for your current system or installing a new one, Schneider's Plumbing, Heating, and Air, your local Bryant dealer, will do whatever it takes to keep your family comfortable this winter. With quality parts, reliable system, and advanced technology, they provide service you can trust. To schedule an appointment, contact Schneider's Plumbing, Heating, and Air. Bryant, whatever it takes. Get your tickets for the Jackson Live and Events Center, jacksonliveandevents.com.
You can have the warmth of winter when you call S&B Wall Coverings. Their dedicated team treats you like family, providing professional insulation services to keep you snug. Save on energy bills and elevate your home's comfort by scheduling with S&B Wall Coverings. Their services don't stop there. S&B also provides expert interior painting and light remodeling services with competitive pricing. It's time to make your space warm and cozy with S&B Wall Coverings. Give them a call at 812-216-0162.
BSM Group's your trusted partner for utility engineering, drafting, and right-of-way permitting. With a proven track record of excellence, BSM Groups delivers precision and expertise that's second to none. Whether you are a utility company or utility contractor, BSM Groups can optimize your projects and ensure compliance so you can meet deadlines and exceed expectations. Visit us today at bsmgroups.com or give us a call at 812-271-2400. BSM Groups, your blueprint to success in the utility engineering industry.
Choosing the right health insurance for you and your employees is essential, and now is the perfect time to get Seymour smart with your benefits. Hi, I'm John Sattler Jr. with Seymour Insurance Services. At Seymour, we provide flexible and affordable health benefits to companies of all sizes. Our wide range of products include fully insured and self-funded plans backed by our local support teams. Give us a call today at 812-378-7070. Visit us online at sciho.org or reach out to your local agent for more information on how to become Seymour Smart.
Since 1900, JC Bank has been committed to giving back. That's why we're thrilled to support our local high school sports teams. JC Bank supports young athletes, helping them reach their potential. Because when our local teams succeed, our communities thrive. For over a century, JC Bank has provided top-notch banking, investments, and trust services. Stop in today and experience the JC Bank difference. Or visit us online at jcbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at Seymour, where the Owls trail Columbus North at the break, 21-13. Our halftime statistics are brought to you by Financial Prosperity Insurance and Investments. We'll start our look at halftime stats in just a moment.
Long-term care, death, and disability create stress and grief that take a toll on you and your family. Let professionals at Prosperity Financial create solutions that can aid and comfort you and your loved ones in these significant events. Visit Stan Tremoyan, Brian Covener, and Ryan Banner at 419 West 2nd Street, Seymour, or call 812-522-3180.
Securities offered through Parkland Securities, LLC, member FINRA SIPC. Prosperity Financial is independent of Parkland Securities, LLC. We begin our halftime stats with a look at individual scoring for Columbus North. They were led by Austin Perry with 7 points. He had 3 field goals, including a three-pointer there at the buzzer at the end of the first half. 5 points each for Caleb Ferguson and Max Coombs, and 4 points for Nolan Pickup. 8 in the first quarter, 13 in the second, for a first half total of 21 for Seymour. First half, Brady Harp with 5, couple field goals, including a 3-point basket. 3 points each for Michael Brooks and Parker Thompson, and 2 points for Jalen Johnson. Just a couple free throws for Jalen. The Owls with 7 in the first quarter and 6 in the second, for a total of 13. Couple team stats that I've got. Seymour turned the ball over 8 times in the first half, while Columbus North turned the ball over 6 times. 3 lead changes, and Columbus North's biggest lead here at halftime, 8-point margin of 21-13. The Owls led by 4 points at 12-8 before North went on their run to get their lead here at the break. We're going to look at the shooting stats in the first half.
North 5 of 9 from 2, 3 of 7 from 3, 8 of 16 for the half, shooting 50%. The biggest problem we have is shooting 3 of 11 from 2, 1 of 7 from 3, 4 of 18 for the half, for 22.2%. feel like the lead should be a lot more than 8 based on where we're shooting. So, I mean, I hate moral victories, but being down 8 at half after shooting 22%, you also got to feel reasonably decent about it. Make some adjustments on the offensive end at halftime, and let's go.
If you joined us late, Seymour did win the junior varsity game tonight. Final was 38-35. The Owls had a lead early, 23-7, after at halftime, and looked like they were going to have a cruise control game tonight. But Columbus North battled back, kept the lead down to 1 point in the second half. The Owls were able to hang on, scored 7 of their 10 points in the fourth quarter from the free throw line. Again, 38-point, 38-35, 10 points for Coda Levy, 7 points for Jackson Fox and Gage Hillian, 5 points for Charlie Rocky, 4 points for Jake Dow, 3 for Carter Stein, and 2 for Maddox Wallace. Seymour improved to 2-0. The freshmen lost their opener tonight. They lost to North 38-16. Dane Thompson had 8, Cash Stein 3, Braylon Floyd 3, and Brody Pendleton had 2 points. Busy week for Seymour basketball, both boys and girls this coming week. The girls with 2 games, the boys with 2 games. Seymour girls earlier today beaten by a very good Greensburg team, 83-33. It was not the strange part about that game was it was a 14-point game with about 4.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. And then it just was Johnny bar the door, I guess. Greensburg went nuts. Outscored Seymour 26-2 in the fourth quarter, but ended up winning 83-33. Lady Owls will have a couple home games next week. They will host Bloomington South Tuesday night, and they will host Brownstown Central on Thursday night. And ironically, both those teams are unbeaten this year, so doesn't get any easier from a schedule standpoint. Tuesday night's game for Seymour girls will be here on 99.3 with IU basketball Tuesday night. Thursday night's game will be on 92.7. And the boys will have a doubleheader next weekend. The Owls will travel to Brownstown Central Friday night to play the Braves and then back home to play Franklin here at Lloyd Scott Gymnasium. So invite you to be with us for those 2 games as well. Update if you're not watching or not for sure. The Hoosiers in front of Purdue 28-0. Midway, late second quarter, actually just hit the 2-minute warning. So Indiana taking care of business like a lot of people thought they would do tonight in the bucket game, 28-0. And should almost assuredly punch their ticket to the playoffs here in a couple weeks. Halftime, it's Columbus North in front 21-13. We'll step aside for a quick commercial break. Back with third quarter action. You're listening to Seymour Basketball here on The Buzz 99.3 WCZB.
The doctors at Connor Smith Eye Center in Seymour are proud to have cared for the vision needs of the community since 1998. From children to senior citizens, from a first eye exam to specialized eye care, Connor Smith Eye Center is here for you. Don't miss your yearly exam. Make your appointment today. Connor Smith Eye Center, 812-524-3937. See your future clearly.
In a world menaced by cavities and plaque, one team stands ready to combat. Meet the Smile Squad at Jackson County Dental. Brave dentists, Dr. Pierce, Gardner, and Coomer are armed with technology, tackling dental adversities heroically. And protection against decay and oral disease is their mission. Don't surrender to teeth trouble. Align with the Smile Squad at Jackson County Dental. Call for appointments at jacksoncountydental.com. Jackson County Dental, your smile's undaunted defenders.
Just about ready for second half action, and I thought what you said there, Ruben, was right on and target, and that is, I think down by just 8 is fortunate for the Owls, the way we shot the ball in the first half.
Yeah, and what'd you say, 8 turnovers?
8 turnovers,
Eight turnovers and shooting the ball extremely poorly. A few of those shots were contested, inside bang plays, but a lot of open shots. It's not going down.
So let's see if the Owls can jumpstart the offense here to start the second half. Seymour will open with the basketball. Owls will come back with their starters. Brady Harp, Jalen Johnson, Michael Brooks, Parker Thompson, Evan Untershear. Keep in mind, Michael Brooks with 3 personals. So Jalen Johnson, Brady Harp each have 2. So a couple people to issue look forward as far as foul trouble. Columbus North, again, will start with their 5 original starters as well. Michael Brooks will trigger it in, and Parker Thompson will bring it in. North has been in that, what do you call it, 3-2 zone?
3-2, and they sag at middle. I mean, they adjust really well when guys move. They really call it out and shift it really well.
Thompson dribbles it out by the volleyball line. No pressure. Goes right side to Hunter Sear, underneath to Brooks. Back to Evan. Evan between circles to Brady Harp. Free throw line to Brooks. Jumper is up and missed. Jalen Johnson with the rebound. He goes back up and is fouled and will go to the line to shoot it twice. Good hard rebound that time by Jalen. And the foul going to be called on Columbus North's Nate Inneking, his second.
That's the kind of shot we're going to have to get more of those. We got to get the ball into the middle and sharp cuts. And then we can attack. Get to the ball in the middle or short corner. I've said that a million times in the last 5 years, right? 4.5 years.
Problem is those shots just are not
they're not going down
at all,
man. But even at that, you got to keep making those same shots. I mean, you can't adjust the game. Overthink it. Doesn't work either.
Jalen hits 1 of 2 from the line. He's got 3 points, and it's 21-14. North's lead is 7. Bulldogs' first possession of the second half. Caleb Nolan Pickup has it on the dribble. Back to Ferguson, top of the key. Gets the screen from Pickup, drives to the basket, will lay it up and in. Utilize that screen by Pickup at the top of the key and got all the way to the basket for the layup. He's got 7, and it's 23-14. Again, North up to their biggest lead of the night, 9 points. Michael Brooks in the backcourt. Double team, gets it to Parker. Up to Hunter Sear, back to Parker. Now three-pointer Harp from the wing is missed. Offensive rebound, Jalen Johnson, and he goes back up and is fouled. They're going to say the foul was on the floor, so no free throws. Caleb Ferguson commits the foul, his first, and the Owls will play it in underneath their own baskets.
It's another wide-open shot and go down.
Parker Thompson will trigger it in. Looks. And is going to throw it all the way back out front to Brady Harp into the backcourt. And Harp will bring it back into the front court. Brady gives to Parker. Left side it goes to Brooks. Michael tries to penetrate, can't. Throws it to Thompson, top of the key. Thompson. Right side to Hunter Sear. Hunter Sear has his pass intended for Thompson, deflected by Ferguson, and Parker runs it back down to the backcourt. Brings it back up, gives to Brooks. Brooks drives the baseline, cut off, throws it to Thompson. Free throw line jumper is good. Only got 1 to drop. Thompson with 5, and it's 23-16. North's lead is 7. And the Bulldogs with the possession. Pick up, top of the key. Right side it goes to Ferguson. And Parker Thompson reaches in and fouls Ferguson. First foul on Parker, first team foul of the quarter. And North will play it inside courts. As Nate Inneking will throw it in. Bounce pass into Ferguson. Throws it underneath. Nice pass to Perry. Reverse layup is good. Nice look that time by Ferguson. Perry has 9, and it's 25-16. North's lead back up to 9. Jalen brings it into the front court. Goes all the way to the basket. Misses the shot. Rebound pulled out of there by Inneking. Runs it into the front court. Gives to Ferguson. Top of the key to Perry. Perry tries to get it in the lane. Bounce pass underneath to Max Coombs, who lays it in. And Coach Kirk Mann's signaling for timeout. They got to get it into the front court first. Michael was still in backcourt to Thompson. Back to Brooks. Right side it goes to Hunter Sear. Now they won't take the timeout as they'll set their offense. Brady's jumper from the free throw line is good. And now the Owls will get a quick timeout after the jump shot by Brady Harp. I tell you what, to Columbus North's credit, they are executing their half-court offense. They made some beautiful passes.
Yeah, they really passed the ball well. A lot of really sharp cuts and balls just laid in the perfect spot for them. It's a good ball team.
27-18. Bulldogs, the lead is 9 as Seymour took the 30-second timeouts. 5:16 to play here in the third quarter.
I feel like we'll be down more still after that little burst there. You know what I mean?
Coach Coach wanted to take a timeout after the bait basket, but the Owls were having trouble getting the ball into the front court, and they did, and he let the offense go and took the timeout after the made basket. So we'll see if that can jumpstart here. Seymour, as North will play it in backcourts.
Yeah, a nice little series right there for us. Hit a little short jumper, and if we hit those, it changes the game.
Pass comes into Austin Perry. He'll bring it into the front court, guarded by Harp. Perry dribbles it to the right side, throws it back between circles to Ferguson, drives all the way. Nice pass underneath again to Nolan Pickup, who gets the jumper to go. They've had 4 baskets here in the period, and all 4 of them have been layups, 3 off great passes. Michael Brooks in backcourt. Gets it into the front court, dribbles it right side. Top of the key, it goes to Thompson. Left side to Nate Fritz, who checked in. Between circles, Thompson. Left side, it goes to Fritz. Back to Parker. Parker has it top of the circle. Right side, it goes to Harp. Harp back to Parker. Thompson gives it left side to Fritz. Fritz throws it right side to Thompson. Parker drives into the lane, bounces underneath to Jalen, who misses the layup. And the rebound off of Brooks out of bounds. It will be Columbus North basketball. And boy, I tell you what, there's just a lid on the basket for Jalen Johnson tonight.
Just him?
Well,
he wasn't expecting that pass, so Parker should have taken that one up and finished it, but caught him off guard. But I do agree.
Columbus North's Max Coombs with the dribble, and he dribbled that off his foot out of bounds. And that'll be a turnover, the first of the second half, 7th of the game for the Bulldogs, and Seymour will get it with 4:08 to play. North in front, 29-18. Pass comes into Thompson. Parker brings it into the front court. Reverses, gives it to Fritz into the corner. Fritz will bring it back out. Still on the dribble. Right side, it goes to Brooks. Brooks brings it into the lane. Goes up with the left hand. Count it. And put him on the line. Michael Brooks, a nice drive with the left hand.
As I was getting ready to say, we're going to have to do a lot more dribble penetration to break this zone up. Because passing around just lets those guys in the back just move and hand people off.
That was caught on pickup, his third. Michael misses the free throw. And Columbus North three-pointer from the left side is good by Max Coombs. First player in double figures for either team. Coombs with 10. And it's 32-20. Bulldogs in front. Michael Brooks back into the front court for Seymour with 3.5 to play. Right side it goes to Fritz. Underneath to Jalen. Jalen goes up strong and got one to go finally. Got the ball to trim through the nylon.
Tried not to go through, didn't it?
He's got 5, 32-22. North by 10, 3:12 to play. Ferguson. Right side to Perry. Perry reverses on Parker. And that should be an offensive foul, and it is. Austin Perry tried to get around Thompson and use that off arm and basically just kind of shoved.
Good defense.
Michael, that's so the foul is called on Perry. That'll be his first. It's the team's 4th of the period, and Seymour will play it in backcourts. Brooks gets it into Parker. Thompson back to Brooks. Parker has it still in backcourt and throws it right into the Columbus North bench.
Oh, being timid right there. They're not really pressuring the ball.
No.
That's what coaches have got to attack here.
9th turnover for the Owls. As North will have it in front court.
Oh, my.
And now an offensive foul is going to be called on Columbus North's Caleb Ferguson, who basically just ran over. Is that Brady he ran over?
Yeah.
Just kind of
he extended his arm and threw Brady about 15 feet. I didn't touch him. Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah. So Seymour has it, 2:45 to play. That's, by the way, the 15th foul. No free throws on that, but the Owls are in the bonus the rest of the way. Brooks drives. A reverse layup is good. Nice drive by Michael Brooks. He's got 7, and it's 32-24. Columbus North's lead back to single digits. Now Pickup wants to drive, and he is bumped and fouled. Now we're getting whistle happy.
Yeah, that was a pretty weak call there. Last 3 possessions, dribble penetrations, got us in the lane. We've got easy baskets.
Foul was called on Nate Fritz, his third. Columbus North plays it in. I'm not sure where that one came from. I didn't see that at all. Pass comes into Austin Perry. Perry has it on the wing, goes left side to Ferguson, to Ben Ferguson. Now between circles to Pickup. Pickup wants to drive, does so, out front to Perry. Drives into the lane, shot is put up and missed. But he was fouled and will go to the line to shoot it twice.
We're letting them get a little bit of a step on us, on our penetration. And then they like to come in and change course and get back into the defender to draw that foul.
First free throw by Perry is good. Austin Perry into double figures with 10. Foul, by the way, was on Brady Harp, his third. Second free throw is also good. 11 points for Perry. And it's 34-24. Columbus North's lead, again, double digits at 10 points. Thompson into the front court. Double team, gets rid of it to Harp. Out front to Fritz. Fritz throws it between circles to Michael Brooks. Brooks gives it back between circles to Harp. Top of the key, it goes to Fritz. Fritz dribbles left side to Thompson. Thompson back between circles to Fritz. Right side to Harp. Free throw line to Jalen. He'll pull up from there and can't get it to go. And the rebound out of there by Columbus North's Enneking. He'll give it to Perry. He'll bring it into the front court. 1:30 to play, third quarter. The Owls trail by 10, 34-24. Left side, it's Ben Ferguson. Gives it to Enneking, who directs some traffic out there, right side. Enneking puts it on the floor, hands to Coombs. Coombs picks up his dribble, gives to Perry. He'll fire up a long jumper that misses. Rebound, though, pulled out of there by Columbus. Now Perry will shoot a 3 and miss it. And the rebound to Michael Brooks. He'll get it to Thompson with a minute to play.
Their first 2 misses of the half.
Really? Wow. Well, that's the first time they've taken jump shots.
Yeah.
Most of them have been layups or 5-footers. Left side, Brooks out to Brady. Harp gives it to Thompson. And we've attempted a 3 this proved a couple. Fritz drives in. Nice pass underneath to Jalen. Reverse shot is up and missed it, but they're going to call a foul, and Jalen will get a chance to shoot it twice. I'll tell you what.
Can't hit that one
just
even.
can't get anything to the ball. Great move.
It's like this, you can't feel the ball. Like I had those nights. I remember just something isn't right. You just can't feel it, can't control it. That's what that ball there when he went up, you can see he just never had control of it.
First free throw by Jalen is good. He's got 6 points. Tomlin committed the foul for Columbus North, his third. 34-25. Columbus North's lead is 9. Jalen can trim another point off of it with the second free throw. It's on the way and good. 7 points for JJ. 34-26. Columbus North in front as the Bulldogs. Perry brings it into the front court. I beg your pardon, Ferguson. He drives all the way.
That's
and
got to be an offensive foul.
I have a blocking foul called on Brady Harp. The problem is the back official who made the call did not see that he lowered his shoulder. This guy down here saw the shoulder being lowered in, but he had already blown the whistle, so that's why that's the 4th foul on Brady Harp.
And I think, I don't know who that even is. Ferguson thought the foul was on him. You can see his face was relieved when he found out it was on Brady.
So Harp commits his 4th personal and will have to go out with 26 seconds left. Pass comes in to Ferguson. Brings it back out between circles. Guarded there by Fritz. Ferguson still on the dribble. Down to 15 seconds. Dribbles right side all the way to the basket. He'll drive down, lay it up, scores, and a foul. Got the step on Fritz, took it right around him and took it all the way to the hole, got it to go, and a foul 9 points for Ferguson. The fourth foul on Michael Brooks coming over to help on the penetration. And Caleb Ferguson will go to the line to try and complete a 3-point play, and he can put North up by their biggest margin of 11 points if he hits it, which he does not. But the rebound comes back to him, and now Enneking drives and dribbles it off his foot out of bounds, and the Owls catch a break.
We caught a break there because they called foul on us. Yeah, their coach is at, because it probably was.
So Seymour has it with 4 seconds in backcourt. Brooks gets it into Parker, who will race it into the front court. He's going to have to heave it. They're not going to get a shot off. He didn't. Threw it out to Hawkins. But the horn sounds, and that'll be the end of the third quarter of play. With the score on the Bob Pointer Family Dealership scoreboard, it's Columbus North 36, Seymour 26. Back with the fourth quarter in a minute. You're listening to Seymour Basketball.
Hi, I'm Vanessa with New Legacy. We are committed to providing payroll, taxes, and accounting services that instill confidence in your business operations. With convenient locations in Seymour and Scottsburg, New Legacy is right here in Southern Indiana, ready to support you every step of the way. Our dedicated team collaborates seamlessly to handle all aspects of your financial needs, ensuring compliance, accuracy, and peace of mind. So do what you do best and delegate the rest to us at New Legacy, specializing in taxes, accounting, insurance, and wealth management. Call today at 812-271-2000.
Thanksgiving is an important occasion because it not only reminds us to count our blessings, but to recognize the importance of being good neighbors. And when neighbors work together, everyone prospers. We are pleased to be able to pitch in and help our neighbors and thank all of you for your trust and support. May your Thanksgiving holiday be rich in the blessings of family and friends as you have blessed us with the gift and trust of friendship. This is Allie at the People's Bank, wishing you a happy and safe Thanksgiving.
You can count on us.
Member FDIC.
Ready for fourth quarter action. The Owls have some work to do, down by 10, 36 to 26. Certainly not out of the realm of possibility, but you just kind of feel like it's 10 points, and it seems like a whole lot more than 5 baskets.
Yeah, that's 10 points. That's a big number right now because we're having a hard time scoring points, and they're getting easy shots, and that's. They were 6 of 8 in that quarter, and 2 of those were the only 2 jump shots it took.
Mm-hmm. North opens with the basketball, and the Owls get a potential steal. It goes out of bounds. Let's see what happens. And they're going to say Columbus North basketball.
Wow.
Jalen got the steal in front court. He threw it all the way into the back court. The Owls chased it down. The ball went off. It looked like a Columbus North player, but they say it was last touched by Seymour, so now North will play it in backcourt. I don't think anybody saw who it went off of, to be honest with you. And I think they just signaled Columbus North thinking it probably should have been their ball. I mean, I think that's what happened. Anyway, North has possession, has pickup, has it, and now a whistle. And a foul is going to be called on Seymour. And this one's on Parker Thompson. That's his second. North will play it inside courts. Austin Perry triggers it into Nate Enneking. Enneking gets the screen from pickup. Can't use it, though. Right side, it goes to Ferguson. Ferguson has it between circles. Bounces it back out to the center line. Top of the key, it goes to Toman. Toman drives into the lane, and he's bumped and fouled. If that's on Harp, that's foul. And it is, and that'll be the 5th personal on Brady Harp.
Well,
so Brady will foul out with 7:15 to play, 7 points.
Coach is going to make him use the time. I love it.
Yes, Nate Fritz will check in.
Kind of a subtle message to the refs, right? That this is not right.
North plays it in baseline. Hand is to Ferguson. And now we got a whistle and a traveling call is on Caleb Ferguson. And Seymour will get the basketball. As Michael Brooks will trigger it in, full court pressure by the Bulldogs. Gets it into Thompson. Back to Michael. That was Brady out. You know, I know he's been struggling, but your best shooter from the outside sitting on the bench now with 5 fouls. So got to find somebody else to step up and knock down some shots. Fritz might be that guy. He drives the baseline all the way to the hoop and can't get it to go. And the rebound pulled out of there by Columbus.
Nice drive, nice shot. Just won't go down.
Tolman hands the ball to Perry. And North will take some time as Perry has it on the right wing. Guarded by Hawkins. Goes between circles to Ferguson. Ferguson bounce pass to Tolman. Tolman has it top of the key. Gives to Ferguson. Ferguson drives to the baseline. It's cut off there by Jalen. Brings it back out to Perry. Perry drives into the lane. He is bumped and fouled, and that'll be number 4 on Fritz. Nope, they called it on Hawkins. But that's already the 3rd team foul of the 4th quarter on the Owls.
Yeah, we're going to have to get there. So
6:20 to play. North in front, 36-26. As Perry triggers it into Inniking. Right side it goes to Ferguson. Down the lane, three-pointer left baseline is missed off the front of the rim by Coombs and rebounded by Fritz. Long pass up to Michael. He drives all the way. Reverse layup is missed, and the rebound to Columbus North, and it's just been that type of night. Into the front court. This is a shot put up by Inniking that misses, and the rebound to Jalen Johnson. So the Owls a 3rd opportunity to get the lead to single digits, but again, I think they've been making these shots. We could be right back in it.
Yeah.
Parker Thompson has it right side to Fritz. Fritz has it on the wing. Top of the key, it goes to Thompson. Underneath to Jalen. Jalen wants to drive. Now he just pulls up from the elbow, missed it, and the rebound to Columbus North, and it's just nothing dropping right now. Back the other way comes Inniking. Top of the key, three-pointer. Tolman is good. As opportunity after opportunity, can't get it to go, and then Tolman comes down and knocks down a 3, and North has its biggest lead of the night, 39-26. And now we got a foul on the other end on Columbus North, a reach-in foul on Coombs, his 2nd. And it will go out of bounds to Seymour, and Coach Paul Ferguson wants a timeout. It'll be a full timeout. 5:15 to play on the Bob Pointer Family of Dealership scoreboard. Columbus North 39, Seymour 26. Back in a minute, you're listening to Seymour Basketball.
Joint pain, injuries, or foot problems shouldn't keep you from enjoying the game. From athletic training to rehab to leading-edge surgical care, the specialists at Schneck Orthopedics and Sports Medicine help athletes of all ages get back in the game. And for quick injury relief, the walk-in clinic in our Seymour office is available Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 11:30 a.m. No appointment needed. Schneck Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
Royalty Roofing understands the importance of a sturdy roof beyond just aesthetics. As your shield against the elements, a well-maintained roof safeguards your home and business. Royalty Roofing services extend beyond roofing. We also offer gutter and siding installations for comprehensive protection. With our expertise, we handle insurance claims seamlessly and offer flexible financing options, ensuring your peace of mind throughout the entire process. For quality roofing solutions and exceptional service, contact us at Royalty Roofing at 812-523-8392 to protect your property.
5:15 to play. Columbus North in front, 39-26. And the Owls will have it underneath their own basket as play resumes. Thompson will trigger it in, gets it into Jalen on the baseline. Owls have yet to score here in the period. We played 3 minutes. Bounce pass to Michael Brooks. His shot is up and missed, and the rebound pulled out of there by Columbus North. I say the Owls haven't scored. North's only scored that three-pointer by Tolman. It's just been
but we needed to go quick is the problem.
Yeah. Right side, Austin Perry has it to Caleb Ferguson. Ferguson guarded out there by Thompson, throws it between circles to Ferguson. Ferguson goes out to Perry. Austin Perry will back it out to the volleyball line, drive in all the way, and they're going to have an offensive foul on Austin Perry as he ran over.
I think we've missed that opportunity quite a few times tonight. I mean, they've put their head down outside 3-point lane and committed, and we've kind of just halfway got in there. It's been a little slow in those rotations.
Turnover gives it back to Seymour. The Owls going to have to start making some shots. Down 13 with 4.5 to play, and just simply haven't been able to put the ball in the bucket. Nate Fritz has it right wing, drives in, throws it out to Unterseer, to Michael Brooks. And right now you got guys that aren't willing to shoot it either.
Yeah.
They want to pass first. Brooks right side to Fritz. Doesn't take the three.
Attack.
Top of the key to Parker. Parker has it poked away, picked up by Fritz, fakes the three, drives in, gives it to Unterseer. Unterseer backs it back out. 4 minutes to play fourth quarter, down low to Jalen. Jalen on the dribble, on the baseline, double teamed out to Unterseer. Unterseer throws it back to Jalen. Jalen double teamed, loses it, ball on the floor, picked up by Columbus North. Owls took about 45 seconds on that possession and didn't even get a shot off. Into the front court is Enneking. Back between circles to Ferguson. Ferguson drives in, has it knocked away by Thompson. And it will be out of bounds to Columbus North. With 3:29 to play. And the Owls trail 39-26. Ferguson will inbounds, it looks. Gets it into Austin Perry. Perry has it between circles. Backs it back out, guarded by Thompson. Throws it to Braylon Tommen. Tommen has it left side to Ferguson. Ben Ferguson drives into the lane, cut off, throws it between circles to Perry. Perry will back it back out as we hit the 3-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Perry still on the dribble. Gives it to Ferguson. It goes right through his legs and out of bounds.
A lazy pass.
So Seymour will get possession with 2:59 to play here in the fourth quarter. The Owls have yet to score in the period. Columbus North only has 3 points. Only 3 points, 3-0 in the first 5 minutes here of the fourth quarter. Parker right side, it goes to Brooks. Cross courts it to Unterseer into the corner. Evan finds Brooks underneath. He'll put it off the glass and in. And the Owls will take a quick timeout. Michael Brooks has 9. That'll have to be a full timeout. I don't think they have any 30s left. It is a full. 2:43 to play. It's 39-28. Columbus North in front. Back with more Seymour basketball in a moment.
When you buy insurance, you are buying more than just a policy. You're buying the service that goes with that policy. I'm Lance Gentry, partner at Beatty Insurance. Since 1863, the staff at Beatty Insurance has been providing unparalleled service to our customers and to our community. We live here, we are active in local organizations that give back, and we love serving you. Beatty Insurance offers business, homeowners, auto, farm, and life insurance. Call Beatty Insurance for a quote today at 812-522-5640 or check out our website at BeattyInsurance.com. Beatty Insurance. We are here when you need us.
Bob Pointer Family Dealerships is the #1 pre-owned dealer in South Central Indiana and 17th in the entire state. Hello, this is JB Hackman. Bob Pointer not only sells pre-owned vehicles, we buy them too. Your car is probably worth more than you think. Get a cash offer in under a minute. Head over to bobpointergm.com/radio or stop by the dealership for an appraisal. Bob Pointer Family Dealerships, where we sell and buy pre-owned vehicles. Thanks and have a great day.
Columbus North basketball as play resumes. The Bulldogs in backcourt. Full court pressure applied by Seymour. Pass comes into Enneking. And knocked away. Ben Ferguson came away with it, and Parker Thompson reaches in for the foul, his third. Team foul number 4, so the Owls North will be at the free throw line bonus after this on the next foul. In North, one bounds in backcourt. Pass comes in to Enneking. In backcourt to Ben Ferguson. Throws it up to Caleb Ferguson. Ferguson has it out by the volleyball line, guarded by Thompson. Wants to penetrate. Beg your pardon, Hunters here on the defense there. Top of the key, right side it goes to pick up. Now to Toman. Toman backs it out. Drives in, passes right side to Enneking. Now to Ben Ferguson. And he is bumped and fouled by Hunters here. And Ben Ferguson will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
There's not much to say tonight, is it?
Ben Ferguson has not scored. Get a chance to here at the charity stripe, and he knocks down the first free throw.
They've had a lot of free throws, haven't they?
Yeah, they've here in the second half, they're 5 of 8.
Okay.
Second free throw is also good.
Yeah, I know they missed one, got an offensive rebound off of it.
Yeah. 41-28, 2 minutes to play. And now we got another whistle. And a foul is going to be called on Columbus North as Johnson drove into the lane. That's only the third team foul. So to go out of bounds to Seymour. Ferguson commits the foul, his third. Thompson will trigger it in. Underneath the baseline, throws it out to Brooks. Right side it goes to Unterseer. Unterseer left side, Fritz. Parker Thompson, three-pointer from the wing is no good. Brooks with the offensive rebound baskets. Michael's got 11. And it's 41-30. Seymour trails by 11. As North has it in front court with 1:39 to play. And a traveling violation on Ben Ferguson. And now put a little pressure out and causes Ferguson to take a couple extra steps. Turnover number 13 on the Bulldogs. Seymour's going to have to score. Hurry quickly. Thompson drives into the lane. Floater is up and missed. Offensive rebound. Johnson back up and good. And a quick timeout by Seymour. And again, it has to be a full timeout. 1:27 to play on the Bob Pointer family of dealership scoreboard. It's 41-32, Columbus North. Back in a moment. You're listening to Seymour Basketball.
Make sure your heating system is ready for whatever weather winter brings. Whether it's a fall tune-up for your current system or installing a new one, Schneider's Plumbing, Heating, and Air, your local Bryant dealer, will do whatever it takes to keep your family comfortable this winter. With quality parts, reliable system, and advanced technology, they provide service you can trust. To schedule an appointment, contact Schneider's Plumbing, Heating, and Air. Bryant, whatever it takes. Get your tickets for the Jackson Live and Events Center, jacksonliveandevents.com.
41-32, Columbus North with a 9-point lead. The Owls obviously are going to have to pressure the basketball, go for the steal. If not, maybe foul. I believe the Owls were out of timeouts. I believe they just told them.
Yeah, I don't know. We have that on the scoreboard. Shows they do it.
No, that's one thing about we don't have on the scoreboard is how many timeouts are left. But I try to mark them, and if my calculations are correct, that would be they took their final timeout. But
call Lance. He probably knows.
He probably would.
He seems to have a thing for tracking timeouts.
Well, he got that from our good friend John Raygroup. Pass comes in to Ferguson. The Owls trying to trap, but Columbus North's able to break the pressure. Now they do get a steal as Johnson gets a steal in front court. And then tries to get it to Thompson and has it knocked away. But it's taken back away by Parker. He'll lay it up and in. And the Owls are going to have to come up and pressure the basketball as it's down to 7 with a minute to play. In the backcourt is Murphy. Throws it up to an offensive foul is going to be called on Columbus North with a minute 2 to play. And all of a sudden, Seymour down by 7 with a minute 2 to play. A basket here. Get this down to a 2-possession game. Still got a minute to play.
Yeah, we got to. I mean, they haven't quit. It's just they haven't hit anything.
They've showed more offensive ability this last minute and a half, the whole game. Fritz, wide open.
Got to go, though.
He takes it and hits it. Nate Fritz knocks down the three. And I'm guessing the outside had one timeout left. But Nate Fritz hits the three, and it's a 4-point ball game with 52 seconds to play.
It's a full time.
Wow. It was 41-28 Columbus North. Seymour has scored 9 straight, and they're down by 4, and there's still 52 seconds to play. Still ample amount of time left.
Well, that could have been done more than like in a minute and a half, right? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm truthfully, I'm not really paying much attention because it's kind of boring to watch. But so I don't know. But it could have been more like a minute and a half of clock time.
Yeah,
this little run right here.
Yeah, you're right. It was 41-28 with a little over about 2 minutes to play, and now we're sitting at a 4-point game with 52.3 seconds. You get North to miss some free throws. Actually, it hadn't been a matter of missing free throws. The Owls have put on the pressure, and it's kind of forced North into a little bit of a pressure. They haven't adjusted too well.
Yeah, and we've hit some shots here, but even on that though, we've rebounded the 2 shots that we've missed and got baskets out of those too. So just keep going.
Now, I will say now I know the Owls are out of timeouts. I'm going to be 100%. I thought they were out then, but they called one, so I'm not going to say 100% sure, but I'm 99.9%
Ball has been a Ferguson, doesn't it?
Pass comes in to Ferguson. Throws it to Enneking, and a foul is called.
It's a little late on that rotation. Kind of knew what they were doing and just didn't react quite in time.
And the foul was called on Michael Brooks, and I believe that's 5. It is 5 on Michael.
Yep.
And Coach immediately kind of stomped his foot at whether it was because he didn't want Michael to foul or.
Right.
But anyway, Michael fouls out with 11 points. 50.3 seconds to play. Now Columbus North's going to have to knock down some free throws as Nate Enneking, who has not scored tonight, will step up to the free throw line for 2 shots. Mac Longmire is going to check in as Michael will go out. Second Seymour player to foul out. First free throw is up and good by Enneking. 42-37. Columbus North in front. Second free throw coming for Enneking. It's in and out, no good. And the rebound to Jalen Johnson. Basket here. The Owls can get it to a single possession. Thompson right side to Fritz. Drives all the way. Puts the shot up and scores. Nate Fritz with the basket. He's got 5. It's a one-possession game, and now we got a foul on Fritz. They had Perry caught over there on the sideline, but they say Fritz reached in and fouled him. That'll be 4 on Fritz, and Austin Perry will come to the free throw line to shoot 2 with 36.3 seconds to play. Perry has 11 points, 2 for 2 at the line. First free throw is good. He's got 12. And just 1 out of 2 would be a plus for the Owls.
Yeah.
Second free throw is good. It rattled around, but it dropped in. 44-39. Columbus North by 5. Thompson to Fritz. Gotta go quicker. Fritz gets it into the front court to Thompson. Parker will throw up a 3. Can't get it to go. And we got a foul on the rebound. And I believe it's going to be on Columbus North. The foul is on Columbus North, but that is just the 4th team foul. I don't know if it's the 15th foul, so Jalen Johnson will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Johnson, first free throw on its way. Got it. Got the roll. He's got 10. 44-40, Columbus North in front. Second free throw coming for Jalen. It's on the way. Good. Trayshawn Hawkins will check in. He's got some fouls to give. His job, and now Coach Paul Ferguson's going to take a timeout.
Yeah, we got to advance this, and this is where coaches got to tell certain guys, you can't foul.
I mean, Fritz has 4. Jalen has 2. Thompson has 4. So, Thompson and Fritz.
If the name part can't foul, the rest of them are good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just got to know And I would think North at the same time, they're saying, hey, these guys have foul. These guys can't foul. So if we can get the ball in hands in front of them, we're safe. That's how you got to play that game. So this is the kind of stuff I like to see how coaches handle these situations.
This has certainly been it's been an exciting final 2 minutes. The Owls were down 13 with 2 minutes to play, and just seemed like, one of those nights you chalk up, and then you get a couple steals, a couple deflections, a couple baskets, and here it is, a 3-point game with 24 seconds to play, and North will have it to go the length of the courts.
Yeah, it's 9:14 right now, and I literally looked at my phone at 9 o'clock. Just kind of thinking, what am I going to do after the game? Because they're just kind of in cruise control, thinking, this was just a bad night.
So we'll see what the Owls do here defensively. Ben Ferguson will trigger it in. Looks, still looks, finally does get it in. They're trying to trap in backcourt. Still in backcourt is Perry, and Hawkins reaches in and fouls. Would have liked to see them try to trap that before just to reach in. I understand you want to foul quickly, but the Owls had an opportunity there to maybe get a trap in backcourt, but they'll send Perry back to the line. He's 4 for 4 tonight with 19 seconds to play. Chances are good he's going to hit one of these two. He hits the first one.
Good looking shooter.
Certainly got a nice touch from the line. 14 points for Perry. He's now 5 for 5 at the free throw line. With 19 seconds to play, even if he makes it, the Owls got to go quick. Second free throw is on its way and missed. Rebound Unterseer. Quickly into the front court to Thompson. He got to go. Thompson still on the dribble. Right side Unterseer. Fritz. Three-pointer. Right wing is short. Rebound is pulled out of there. It's loose on the floor. We got a jump ball. Possession arrow will be. He's going to be. I can't see it because the players are down there, but it's going to be Columbus North.
This way,
yeah. And that, I think, is going to be the last straw. Boy, that three-pointer gone down, it really would have made it interesting, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That would have made it a 1-point ball game, and no matter what, the Owls would have had an opportunity. But now North has it with 8.2. The Owls are without a timeout, so now you've got to get a steal, almost a steal right on the inbounds pass, put it in, and have a chance.
Yeah. Yeah, we have to get a clean basket.
Yeah,
it can't.
Almost everything's got to go perfect in that sequence, and unfortunately, Fritz had a good look at it.
Yeah, because even if they miss, if we foul it immediately, you're 7.5. Let's say they miss, we rebound, they pressure. You're out of time.
Not sure what the officials are all over in front at the scores bench. I don't know what
what they could be talking about.
I don't know what the issue is.
Checking possession.
That's the only thing I can think of is that the possession maybe.
Which would be odd because, all refs carry something in their pockets. They're always tracking compared to the scorebook.
Have they changed on the scorebook?
I don't know. I looked up and it shows home, so I don't know.
Home, but they pointed this way.
Yeah.
And it is Columbus North basketball, so apparently it did not get changed on the scoreboard.
Backwards, yeah.
So they had to check the scorebook, I guess, and double check to see. So it is North basketball. And he may have changed that, too, immediately once. I don't know.
True. As soon as they signaled, he may have changed it, yeah.
Anyway, pass comes in, and to Ferguson, down to 3 seconds, down to 2 seconds, and they'll finally call a foul with 2 seconds to play. And the Bulldogs will come away with a victory despite a great effort by the Owls in the final 2 minutes to get this back to a chance, but again, it's just a little too much and too little of time. Free throw is up and missed by Ben Ferguson. But again, with 2.3 seconds to play in a 4-point game, it's a matter of what the final score will be now. There's a second. It's on the way and good. Ferguson will come out. Seymour will inbounds one final time. As Unterseer will throw it in to Johnson. Jalen will heave from half court and miss it. And that will be that. Final score on the Bob Pointer Family of Dealership scoreboard. Columbus North, 46. Seymour, 41. Back to start our postgame show in 2 minutes. You're listening to Seymour Basketball.
You can have the warmth of winter when you call S&B Wall Coverings. Their dedicated team treats you like family, providing professional insulation services to keep you snug. Save on energy bills and elevate your home's comfort by scheduling with S&B Wall Coverings. Their services don't stop there. S&B also provides expert interior painting and light remodeling services with competitive pricing. It's time to make your space warm and cozy with S&B Wall Coverings. Give them a call at 812-216-0162.
Have you recently reviewed your home and auto insurance policies? Do you have adequate coverage in place? We at Stoll Insurance are here to help. Come see us at our new location, 211 North Chestnut Street in Seymour. Our agents Shane Tremoyan, Jennifer Skidmore, Nathan Newkirk, Ben Stahl, and Chris Stahl can help evaluate your current policies and make sure proper coverage is in place. That's Stoll Insurance at 812-524-0692 or come see us at 211 North Chestnut Street across from City Hall.
Ready to make a difference in our community and be part of something great? Outreach Ministries of Seymour is a local nonprofit dedicated to meeting our community's needs through the love of Christ. Every second and fourth Saturday, our food trailer provides free meals, clothing, and hygiene items to anyone who wants it. Come join us and experience God's love. Event details can be found on our Facebook page, or you can visit us on our website, outreachseymour.org, for more information.
Since 1900, JC Bank has been committed to giving back. That's why we're thrilled to support our local high school sports teams. JC Bank supports young athletes, helping them reach their potential. Because when our local teams succeed, our communities thrive. For over a century, JC Bank has provided top-notch banking, investments, and trust services. Stop in today and experience the JC Bank difference. Or visit us online at jcbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here on our postgame show as the Owls fall tonight by a final score of 46-41. Seymour record evens up at 1-1, while Columbus North improves to 2-0 as we start a look at final statistics. First for the Bulldogs in scoring, Austin Perry leading the way with 14 points. Austin tonight had 4 field goals and was 5 of 6 at the free throw line with a 3-point basket. He was in double figures and joined by Max Coombs with 10 points tonight. 9 points for Caleb Ferguson, 6 for Nolan Pickup, 3 points for Ben Ferguson, 3 points for Braylon Tolman, and 1 point for Nate Enneking. Columbus North had 8 in the first quarter, 13 in the second, 15 in the third, and 10 points in the fourth quarter for a total of 46. For the Owls, a couple in double figures. Jalen Johnson finishes with 11. He had 2 field goals, was 5 of 6, or 6, I beg your pardon, was 7 of 8 from the free throw line. And Michael Brooks with 11, fouled out with 50 seconds to play. He's had 5 field goals, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 7 points for Brady Harp, 7 points for Parker Thompson, 5 points for Nate Fritz. Seymour had 7 in the first quarter, 6 in the second, 13 in the third, and 15 in the fourth for a total of 41. Ruben, a look at final team shooting.
Columbus North finished 10 of 16 from 2, 5 of 11 from 3, 15 of 27 for the game, 55.5%. And Seymour, 13 of 30 from 2, 2 of 11 from 3, 15 of 41 for the game, 36.6%. That's a big gap.
Well, it is, and had it not been for that final minute and a half, it might have even been worse than that. Yes. We'll get on there. The Owls turnovers, Seymour turned the ball over, had them for 14 turnovers. Didn't have very many in the second half. Columbus North turned the ball over 13 times. The Owls forced 3 or 4 there in that final 2 minutes. 3 lead changes, no ties. Columbus led by as many as 13. They were up 41-28 with 2 minutes to play. The Owls cut it down to 3 points on 2 different occasions. Had a 3 look there by Nate Fritz, had a really good look at a 3-pointer that would have cut the lead to 1. And that really would have made it interesting had that had gone, but it didn't. And then Columbus North was able to run out the clock and get the victory, again, by a score of 46-41. Our final statistics brought to you by Prosperity Financial Insurance and Investments.
I'll give her. Jalen had 7 rebounds, 5 offensive rebounds, and Michael Brooks had 4.
Okay. We'll take a break. Come back. We'll name our Connor Smith Eye Center Seymour Player of the Game. We'll also be joined by Seymour coach Kirk Mans as we continue on our postgame show in a moment. You're listening to Seymour Basketball.
Many people don't know our eyes are a window into our health. That is why at Connor Smith Eye Center, Doctors Brooks, Lambring, and Smith believe it is very important to have a complete eye exam once a year. If you are diabetic, you are more likely to develop retinal damage to the eye. During a regular eye exam, your eye doctor can monitor the signs leading to this problem. Do not wait until it is too late to treat. Visit their website at www.connorsmitheyecenter.com for more information or call for an appointment today at 812-524-3937. See your future clearly.
Choosing the right health insurance for you and your employees is essential, and now is the perfect time to get Sci-Ho smart with your benefits. Hi, I'm John Sattler Jr. with Sci-Ho Insurance Services. At Sci-Ho, we provide flexible and affordable health benefits to companies of all sizes. Our wide range of products include fully insured and self-funded plans backed by our local support teams. Give us a call today at 812-378-7070. Visit us online at sciho.org or reach out to your local agent for more information on how to become Sci-Ho Smart.
And back here at Lloyd Scott Gymnasium, and our Connor Smith Eye Center Player of the Game, we're going to go Parker Thompson tonight. Parker finishing with 7 points, probably played the most minutes of anybody. Seymour had some foul trouble tonight, various people in foul trouble. Parker finished with 7 points, 3 field goals, 1 of 2 at the free throw line. So,
and guarded Ferguson for a lot of the game, which is a very tough matchup.
Yeah, so we'll go Parker Thompson as our Connor Smith Eye Center Seymour Player of the Game. Well, obviously, this was not the improvement that you wanted from Game 1 to Game 2. I think tonight, and we'll see what Coach Mann says, but sometimes the ball just doesn't go through the cylinder. Yeah. And tonight was one of those nights the Owls just really struggled shooting the basketball all night tonight.
Yeah, and I feel like now I want to hear his comments, and we may not bring this on the radio, but I talk about, when you coach basketball, play basketball, you talk about when a defender turns their head, you got to cut. And a lot of those baskets early on in the first half, they got on layups on back cuts. I feel like our guys were, just kind of losing focus, turned their head to the ball, and they ran by, got an easy back cut. I won't watch the film. I might watch the film. I don't know. I might. But be interested to see how they're able to do that, because that's just not normal for our defense to give those up. And, it's just sometimes you have games where you just kind of lose focus, and you can't afford to do that at this level.
Well, and then nights when the ball doesn't go through the hoop, when you're struggling shooting the basketball, it just makes it that much more difficult when you're not defending at the high level that you have been accustomed to doing. And I think the combination of those two things certainly were there.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I will say, though, and I know I'm not even going to say it's a moral victory, because it's not, but the fight that they had at the end, certainly you can't discredit the fact that we didn't give up and we fought and had an opportunity there. Had that 3-pointer gone by Fritz, who knows what would happen.
Well, it shows that this team can go quick if they need to. And then, when a team's defending like that, you got to look aggressive and get into them and get into the lane and create easier shots. And we didn't do that for a lot of the game. But if we're shooting, it's the second game of the year, so we can't say we're shooting early. Some of these guys, like when Brady gets, his shooting touch that he had last year, we start hitting shots. Yeah. That changes the whole thing. You don't have to rely on that aggression. That pulls them out of the defense the same way as getting into the lane gets easier shots.
Coach Kirk Mans has made his way here to join us at the table. And Coach, obviously, not the night we were hoping for. I'll just let you give your thoughts as far as what happened. Certainly, shooting the basketball was just rough tonight. Just being able to put the ball into the hoop was a rough go pretty much all night.
Well, I think it was a combination of a lot of things. I think that their zone, they're 2-1-2 with their guards pushing up the way they did, gave us problems, and it took us till late in the game to start being able to penetrate and break that down some. We weren't getting any penetration in the first half, so we weren't making two guys guard one and being able to kick the ball and get some easy shots. So they did a nice job of doing that. I thought Ferguson was a handful tonight. I think he was getting into the paint way too often, and he was breaking us down, and they were getting some easy buckets. They had a couple back cuts in that third quarter when we really needed to get stops, and that's uncharacteristic of us. And so I think it was a combination of a lot of things. And then, it was one of those late in the game. We got a couple turnovers and we got a couple baskets late. We were aggressive offensively, but it was one of those deals where it was just too little, too late.
Yeah, we were talking all night, kind of the situation where their shot selection, they had a lot of shots within 4 or 5 feet of the basket. And again, that's uncharacteristic of us giving up a lot of easy shots like that.
Well, they were getting into the paint. The penetration was hurting us. And like I said, penetration kills. And so they were down in the paint a lot, and they were able to get the easy shots in the paint, and they were able to kick out and get a lot of open shots. They shot a lot of open 3-point shots tonight, and we didn't do the things that we needed to do to be in position to contest those.
Obviously, when your shot's not falling too, I mean, were you happy with how we ran on? I mean, our shot selection, I mean, as far as tonight goes, were you happy with that?
It was a lot like the first quarter over at Corrigan, I think. I think early on we did get good shots. We weren't making any of them.
Yeah.
And, that makes it tough. Defensively, we go in the first half and we'd given up 21 points, somewhere in that range. And that's a good defensive effort, but we weren't able to put the ball in the basket. So we need more guys to find ways to be effective on the offensive end, engage in the offensive end, and get the ball in.
Ruben, you got anything?
No, I think, you guys have kind of hit on what I've thought of. I think the one thing you can't take out of the night is you can look at it and you can say, hey, Nate, Parker, you guys can be more aggressive off the dribble, and you get into the lane and good things happen.
Well, we have to be able to penetrate it against the zone.
Yeah. They were a little timid for a long time, and finally made, I saw you getting on them to get into the rim, and once they believed that, they started making that, and it got easier.
And it's a long season.
Sure.
We're in game 2, and we knew there was going to be a big learning curve for a lot of our guys. That especially the ones that haven't played at the varsity level before, and it'll keep getting better. But I thought that Columbus North tonight played with more grit than us, and I don't say that very often.
No, absolutely. Well, Coach, as you said, it's game 2. You'll go back to work. You get a full week of practice. Got 2 more games next weekend, and I know you're obviously going to work to get better and get ready for those games on Friday and Saturday.
Yep, absolutely. So appreciate you guys. Go Owls.
Coach Kirk Mans joining us as the Owls fall here tonight. Final score of 46-41. That'll do it for us tonight. By the way, Indiana taking care of business tonight against the Boilermakers, 38-0 right now. Indiana, the bucket's going to come back to Bloomington, and Indiana next stop, the playoffs. Oh, good for them. Also tonight, we'll mention the fact that the Seymour junior varsity team did pick up a victory tonight. They're now 2-0. They win 38-35. Freshmen fall 38-16. For Ruben Cummings, I'm Jay Hubbard. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight, and invite you to be with us again on Tuesday. And again, we'll be here on 99.3 WCZB as the Seymour Lady Owls will play host to the Bloomington South Lady Panthers. Our coverage begins around 7:15, as it always does. And we hope you'll be with us as well for the pregame show. Again, the final tonight, it was Columbus North 46, Seymour 41. Enjoy the rest of your week.